talking to yours.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay. All right. Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. With me, as always, my untrusty sidekick.
Boom, boom, boom. No, Jason.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, it's Jason. Sorry for that.
I thought you forgot my name for a moment there.
No, I feel weird calling you my sidekick. That's weird. You're not my sidekick. Co-host. Yeah, he's my co-host. Yeah, fuck this intro. Let's start over. Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. Hi. What's up? It's your fat ass heartthrob, Mikey B. With me, as always, my co-host Jason.
I like the other beginning better.
Do you?
Yeah.
We're gonna use them both. We'll give you. You know what? Since it's been a while,
one more. You want uno mas?
Let's do one more. Let's do one more.
Hold on.
You want to try one? You've never done one.
Sure.
Do it.
Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast.
We're not going to use that one. We're not going to.
That's my vision in my head of how you say it when you do
Is it?
Over 100 times now. Like, we'll be talking, like, this will be like, yeah, you know, like this and that, talking about something. You'd be like, welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. Your hat should be like,
should I have like a spinny derby thing on top, just woo, 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 just spinning?
You know, if you got the green screen going, you can have that.
I don't need it, actually.
Okay. You have one? You have one of those spinny things?
No, back to the video.
Kid, let me find it.
Yeah. Touching keys, fiddling knobs, having fun with a full-grown man.
Oh, can I touch your nipples?
This ice cream is crunchy.
Yeah.
That show was hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, let me try a different way.
All right.
Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast.
Hey.
Hi. That was Jason. That was a butt toot. That was a little booty kiss, butt smooch.
It was the opposite of booty kiss because it came from top lips.
Ooh, top butt.
It's not my bottom. It's not my butt lips. It's my face lips.
It's not your bottom butt. It's your top butt. Make your lips disappear. I'm going to try to zoom in on this so you guys can see he has another butthole. The sound. It's not where it's at. So
No.
You guys know who it is. What's up, kid? No, I'm kidding. You know, I'm not kidding. Fuck you. I'm cool as fuck, y'all.
Holla.
We're back. It's been a while. Mm-hmm. I would say we're going to try to get more consistent. We're probably not. I'm just lazy. You know, I got stuff going on, and sometimes I just don't talk to y'all. And I'm doing it this week, though, so we're here. What's up? Hope you missed us. We'll try to be more consistent.
Are you kind of hiding out from folks?
No, not really. I just feel like shit since I fucked my arm up, and since I thought this was ringworm on my hand and it won't go away. I'm just like, I feel like it's robbing me of my confidence because I get a lot of compliments on this tattoo specifically, and I put the stuff on it. I gotta go to the doctor because they're like, yeah, it's probably like a contact dermatitis or something else.
Yeah,
whatever. I don't know, it doesn't matter. But like people will be like, oh, I like your tattoo. Then I kind of like hide it. I'm like, oh, thanks. You know, and I don't know. I've just been annoyed lately.
Would you mind sharing the story of how you injured?
I did. Oh, what, my arm?
Your arm.
My arm? Well, originally in the pool, just doing this with my other arm, and it popped out of place and back
like holding
in.
a drink.
No,
you have like your rotator is sensitive. It like pops out.
It's my rotator cuff. I'm sure it's from one of the car wrecks or motorcycle wrecks I had a few years ago, but bad fucking ass Nick Cage in your mom's twat.
Double cheeseburgers in your ass, bitch.
Monster trucks and pussy. Anyways, no, remember at the old house, I was in the pool with one of my old roommates, and we were hitting a bouncy ball back and forth, and I injured my left arm, but with my right arm, and I didn't have to jump the water, it was just to my knees. I literally did this in slow motion. I raised my arm to hit it, and when my arm got to the top, I remember this arm felt like it popped out of place and back in. It was like stretched like a rubber band, and it was hurting ever since, but it kind of was like manageable. But then a couple weeks ago,
can I double check here? So you were doing the motion of like raising your hand in class, or
to hit a bouncy ball back,
or if
like
somebody's going to
volleyball.
Throw like a piece of like a balled up paper at you, and you're going to like catch it.
Yeah,
right?
or hit it back because it was a bouncy ball,
that
like
motion.
the cheap bouncy balls from like the big Walmart bin. They used to be like $1, now they're probably like $7 or whatever. But yeah, I just raised my hand slowly to hit it back because we were just hitting one back and forth, and it did that. So that was like 3 or 4 years ago, and I've been living with it, and it's fine. Right. But then the week before last, I got up early one day and I made breakfast. I weighed myself, and I was like, "Damn, you're getting fat." Like you're putting the weight back on you just lost. Be more active. Yeah. So I was like, I know what I'll do. I'll go buy a bike pump, air up my tires, and go for a ride. I have a bike I've only rode like 3 times. So I went on a bike ride.
So you had a wild hair.
Yeah.
This is the definition of a wild hair.
It says what you can call it a wild hair, but I thought it was a sensible hair because it said I was telling myself be more active, lose weight, you fat fuck.
There's legitimacy behind this hair.
Sure, call it what you want.
Okay.
But so I did that. I went on a bike ride. Lovely bike ride. It was a good day. It wasn't hot out, Went like about a mile down this path, and I was riding back, and I got right around the corner from my house, and I was about to go uphill. So you know how you stand up on the bike to get more pressure? You're going uphill?
Totally.
You remember that?
Yeah.
So I
did that when I was 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
super in good shape
got
when
my
I was
nose
14 compared to when I'm in my 40s.
I got my nose pierced when I turned 40. So I'm trying to be 14 again. I'm having 14-year-old boners,
Yeah.
And their parents are mad. Anyways, I stood up on my bike to go uphill, and when the left leg, which is the left arm's messed up, when it came all the way to the top and I went to push down, it was like the gear inside the pedals broke. It basically felt just like you're chain snapping. Remember when your chain would snap?
Real fast.
Yeah. And it's not actually spinning the wheel. It's just the pedal spinning. It's like when you break your chain.
Yep.
And so I came down. I didn't fall, but that jerk of coming down, and I grabbed on because I thought I was going to fall, and I tensed up.
Yep.
And when I came down on it, I felt it just re-injure itself even where I couldn't move my arm. And I had to walk my bike home. The worst part was I did it in front of a group of black teenagers.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay. And if you take that negative before I even explain it, okay, it's okay to be black. Okay. Some people are black and some people aren't.
I feel like it would be any race or group of teenagers probably would have had the same reaction.
No.
No?
When black kids are making fun of you, that's the worst. It hurts the most.
A little bit more hooting and hollering. And I remember
white kids, it's like, yeah, shut up, Cody. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
And Mexicans will be like, "Oh, fool, you need some help, eh?" Yeah. So they laugh. Literally, I heard one kid, like as I was falling, I heard him yell, "Look at that fat motherfucker! That fat motherfucker fell off his goddamn bike, man!" And I was like, "I did."
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, they didn't ask.
No, they didn't.
They were laughing, and it was like that meme.
Did they start reenacting falling and shit and all that? Yeah.
They went through the motions. They were running around in circles.
Yes.
It was like that GIF where the one kid covers his face and runs across, and everybody's like, "Oh!" It was like that, and I was glad I created some joy for them, but at the same time, I was so embarrassed, and I had to walk my bike home, and they were like. It was like in the middle of a block, so they watched me all the way to the end of the block, and I could hear them around the corner. They were still making fun of me.
Well, luckily you have Comedians Union insurance. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, actually, I'm deeply in debt, and I'm falling apart. Somebody please help.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Start a GoFundMe to go fix me,
I felt
please.
like there was a subliminal message there.
Well, what? Help. That comedians don't have insurance?
No, the cry for help you just did, but
it wasn't subliminal. I asked for help. Okay. Give me money. Help me, please. It's not subliminal. I'm telling you.
I told you I'll loan you $100 anytime you need.
$100 won't even get me to the doctor. That's. I don't know.
I just want my points. I still had good intentions.
I'm just hoping it's not surgery or something stupid.
Yeah.
I literally next month will be 1 year since the heart attack, all that shit, and the bypass and all that. And I'm like, I don't want to have 2 surgeries in 2 years.
Like, is this your thing?
Yeah, it's my thing now.
You're going to start having like a surgery annually?
What's he having now? He needs his septum fixed, or is he doing coke again? Yeah, right.
His tibia. Next year's going to be his tibia. Mark that shit. Watch if it happens.
And the year after that, I'm going to get a breast reduction.
It might be a thing for men at that stage.
It should be.
Yeah.
I could use smaller breasts. But yeah, so that's what happened. I was like trying to take charge of my life and be healthy, and then I injured myself and broke my bike.
Like, that's almost like the world's way of saying that's what you get for trying to do good.
Or maybe they're like, this because you wait so long, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's teach you a lesson.
Why you riding outside? Why don't you go to a gym, bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fuel the economy.
So that's made me feel like not recording. And then there was like something with my mom. And then you had a birthday dinner or something. And I think we both turned gay for a bit or some shit.
It sounds like you're like kind of just stalking around your house in a robe, just peeking out the blinds a little bit, just.
Oh, yeah.
When you think somebody's coming in, you like kind of close your robe. Like, don't look at my chest.
I ain't closing nothing. This is my home. I'm most comfortable. Also, if my roommate's at work, I'm just walking around in my underwear.
Swinging and
dangling. Yeah, it's hot. It's been hot here. I'm starting to sweat now because we turned the air off. I might turn it on. Fuck that noise.
Yeah.
I can see you starting to beat up a little bit.
No, I'm good, man. This is my.
You sure?
I'm having a little bit of a dermatology thing right now. now, man. I've been wearing a cream, so that's just what that is.
It's that cream, that butter.
Man, I'm the victim of adult acne and rosacea right now, and they said there's no fucking cure. It just is what it is. They're like, it's your age.
That's what they said this might be, and I'm like, that don't look like it. Looks like ringworm.
Why is it in a fucking circle?
Exactly, and I did the ringworm stuff for 4 weeks, and it says it goes away in 2 to 3 weeks. And I went to a pharmacist, and she's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to go to a doctor." She goes, "That stuff should have cleared it up."
Yeah,
so, I'm not a dirty guy. Like you know me, I clean, I wash my hands all the time, I shower, all that shit, and I shame people who are dirty. You dirty fucks.
So, but that's not spreading anywhere though? You're touching things.
It's not spreading. It hasn't gotten bigger, but it hasn't gotten smaller.
Can we have you touch it to the tip of your dick and then check in?
I do every day.
You already have.
I already have.
You've like been like mashing it on your just for science.
You don't mash it. You twist it like
you twist
you're opening a wine bottle.
Whatever your fucking style is.
I'm an 82.
So just to be like, you're like, I want to make sure this does not transfer. Let me touch my dick with it.
Like all men do, we test it on our dick.
Yeah, touch your dick.
Touch it on your dick.
So it didn't transfer.
I think I have AIDS. Touch my dick, and I'll let you know in a couple weeks. Yeah, that's how we do it.
So it didn't transfer.
Didn't transfer.
Okay.
No,
is it growing? Well, not your dick. The circle.
No, my dick is not growing.
Okay.
It's actually shrinking.
That's age.
Yeah. It's also confidence. I have none.
Okay.
It's gone.
But the circle on your hand is not. It's not growing.
It's not growing. It hasn't changed at all. And I have two. I have the one right here by the tattoo, a little bitty one, and then I have this big one. And then there's one little spot that looks just like those that's super small in this. If you can see that, I don't know what the fuck.
That sounds like spreading to me.
No, but they've all been the three. They've been the same time.
That's odd.
Just been there.
We just made this like an issue.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm glad we talked about my fucking dirty skin condition for a while here.
You started with my face, man, so that was it.
No, I just said you look
deflect and redirect. Okay?
No, I was just like, you look like you're getting a little warm. You're like, you have ringworm, you dirty fuck. Yeah. Share that story.
Take the attention off me. You want to do a would you rather?
Jason tried to kiss me. Actually,
I've kissed you. I like the fucking cheeks.
Yeah. He kissed me on the lips.
Your face cheeks, not your butt cheeks.
He's like, oh, I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Oh.
I might have a side lip. Might have touched a side lip at some point while we were really drunk. But
all right.
I think it was supervised by like
Wee
my
Lady
wife.
and the Tramp, some drunk spaghetti.
I don't even like spaghetti.
Me either. That's what made it worse. I was like, can't we just get like some rigatoni or something else?
All right. How about this? Would you rather suck one dick 10 times or suck 10 dicks one time?
I don't want to do either. Why?
Let's just say it was one or the other.
What would you say?
Me personally, I would say I would want to probably not do the same dick over and over because then that's going to be too regular of like that seems like
building a relationship.
Yeah, that's a commitment and that's gay.
Well,
so I'll just
that guy owes me some shoes for sure.
So is sucking 10 dicks more gay than one dick 10 times?
Yeah. That's
numbers.
I mean, if you have to,
body count,
if you have to, gun to your head, if the first guy is not like creepy and weird about it, and we're both just getting through it, and I think it's better if he doesn't want it either. Then I'll stick with that guy because if I go through 10, there might be a couple guys who like grab the back of your head
different
or do
styles
some shit.
every time.
Yeah, and then I'll chomp down on that wiener and fucking. Do you ever worry about that?
What?
When you were, especially like when you were a single guy.
Yeah.
And not giving anything away, but like, just imagine you're a single guy sleeping with women, not like every night or anything, but you know,
sure.
Throughout the year, you'll sleep with a few different women.
Yeah.
Do you ever worry about a stranger biting down on your dick when she's blowing you?
Yeah. Especially if it's somebody that you like rarely know. You know, I mean. Yeah,
nobody I know was actually going to suck my dick.
Well, so
that's usually strange.
It's only strangers.
Even as I was younger, I was always like, "That's a vulnerability." Like that.
Well, it totally is, and like it's a real life fucking worry because like this person could literally just like bite your dick off. I have worried about that because then you're going to end up being like bloody somewhere, you know, like and you have to call the cops and be like, "My dick is bleeding," you know, and then the call gets released somewhere, you know, and I don't know.
Well, I mean. What if like
imagine if you're like I need the ambulance right now, like why? You'd be like I'm bleeding from my dick. This lady bit my dick and I'm bleeding.
I don't think I'd be that like clear headed. I think you'd be like, send them. She bit my dick. I need help.
You'd be screaming.
Yeah.
Like
if I lose my dick, I literally do not want to be on this planet without a dick.
I feel like you go into shock. I feel like you'll go into shock.
No, but I'm saying after all that, if I don't have a dick or a dick that works properly, there's no point in being here.
True.
Here, I'll even go as far to say this: if I can't come, then I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
I hear you.
Yeah, I don't want to be here.
Yeah, of course.
What am I going to do? Help children or fucking build houses for the needy?
Well,
I'm needy.
Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of different people that have different sets of circumstances, but I get it, you know? I mean, if you never knew what that was like, but you know, that's like being not blind and then going blind. It's fucked up because you actually fucking can remember what everything looked like, but now you just can never see it again. People who have always been blind didn't have a baseline to start from and say, oh, that's what things look like.
But would you want to live if you had no dick or no work?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah,
no, absolutely not.
I don't want to be here.
No.
The one release I have is coming sometimes.
I mean, unless it's going to be like some like fucking Walt Disney type shit where they're going to like store my brain cryogenically and then put me into like some sort of a like RoboCop scenario in the future or something. I mean, I would do that.
I don't want that.
Okay.
I don't want. I can shoot
Get
people.
You a robot dick.
I can shoot people, but I can't actually shoot a load. Nah, I'm good. I need some kind of pleasure.
I think there's going to be a digital version of pleasure at that point whenever that happens.
Well, I guess.
Lawnmower Man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well.
Okay. That was the question that I didn't want to tell you earlier, so you were kind of caught off guard with it.
Well, I'm not going to be on guard.
How about this? Would you rather walk a quarter mile on Legos barefoot or roll around in poison ivy for 3 minutes? For 2 minutes. Let's even say 1 minute.
You could say 10 seconds. I'll take the Legos.
Legos. All day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lego.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
No, that's going to break
quarter
your feet
mile,
too.
Half mile, any of it,
but
right?
I feel like if it's like a pile of Legos, you can get used to it. Mm-hmm. But even if not, just get poison ivy. That's a fucking pain that lasts, and the itching and the discomfort.
It's really bad.
You know, I think
I always put it on my nuts when I have it on accident. I always fucking get it in my whole fucking crotch region.
I don't think I've ever had poison ivy.
Like 5 times at our last place that fucking on Red Oak.
Yeah, I remember that you were getting it there a lot. I don't think I've ever had it once.
What? I used to not be actually allergic to it. I've been around poison ivy and poison oak, and it didn't contaminate me.
There's people that are not allergic. You can touch it and they're fine.
Totally.
Maybe I don't want to put it out there that I am one of those people because I don't want to find out. But I don't think
like you're leading to that.
I don't think I've ever had one. I don't think I've had it.
Mikey B is not allergic to poison ivy.
I've had chicken pox before.
That means that you can get shingles now, because that's what chicken pox is lying dormant.
It's lying in the wait.
It's lying for you. Okay.
What else you got?
Probably like one more. Hey, how can you tell someone that you don't want to be friends with them anymore? And should you have to?
Yeah, you
should formally break up even with another guy. Like, let's say you and Anthony weren't gonna be friends anymore. You're supposed to be like, Anthony, we're not gonna be friends anymore.
I actually have done that with people. Oh. I have told people that.
Okay.
But I think it's situational. It depends. Because some people you just want out of your fucking life, and it's like they don't hear you. They're not listening. They might hear you, but they don't listen.
Yeah.
And they just don't fucking get it. Mm-hmm. And they don't realize what a piece of shit person they are or a terrible friend.
Well, yeah, because there are people, too, that are, like, in circles that are, like, circumstantial. You know, like, you're just part of the groups. I'm always there with the groups. We always kick it with the groups. But, like, what if that's, like, someone in the group that you, like, I kind of am indifferent about you. I don't care if I ever see you again or not.
Yeah, a lot of times I either end up picking on that person or just making fun of them in front of everybody until we either fight or they leave or I leave.
Does it have to be, like, a falling out? To obviously say we're not friends anymore.
How does it not? It always turns into that though.
Some
people be passive aggressive and be like whatever, and then they'll just talk shit about you behind your back to your friends.
I like that way better.
I'm fine with that.
I like that way.
Go ahead.
You know, if you just don't answer the phone anymore, leave me alone. You don't have to confront me. Maybe you might get like a little bit of a child, just be like, oh, okay, I get it. All right, well, bye. Have a nice life. You know, but like, okay, cool, whatever. See ya.
I've gotten those texts, and honestly, I'm like, thumbs up.
Okay,
cool.
I wish you nothing but the best.
Or I just don't respond because, I mean, you're gone.
Yeah.
You're gone. I feel good.
I might even do like a temporary block on stuff, and then I'll like unblock it later so I can just kind of like troll you and shit and see what you're doing if I cared to.
It's hard to get me to block somebody, but once I do, it's done. I'm not. You
don't come off that list.
You're not coming back. You weren't serving my life purpose, and I hate to sound selfish, but you have to be a little selfish, I think, in this life. I've eaten out of a trash can, so don't take my advice. But sometimes I think you got to take that for yourself and be like, fuck this person. You're not doing anything for you. You have nothing. You add nothing of value to the situation, the conversation, my life. And if we're not like benefiting each other or at least not hurting each other, then
Not every friend is going to be there for the long haul, man.
Yeah.
You know, friends are like, you come and go in each other's lives. And, you know, I mean, sometimes best friends can turn into fucking strangers, man. That's how it fucking
strangers,
goes,
enemies.
It ends up that way.
Like I said,
I don't even know if there's any of the dudes that I used to be best friends with when I was even younger listening to you. But, like, if they are, like, they know who they are. And, like, we don't talk.
Yeah.
We're best friends that would talk all the time, like you and I. Not as best friends as we are. But, like, we were best friends. Talk all the time.
Yeah.
Knew each other well.
We talk all the time.
Fucking strangers now. Me and them.
Completely.
Like we never knew each other.
There's some, like, if you're a really good friend and you're a guy and you have another guy friend who's a really good friend, then you know how to be friends and you leave each other alone sometimes.
Yeah.
Or you turn into Gautier, somebody I just used to know.
I mean, it's just people are on your path. Some people are there for the walk with you, and some people are there for, like, just to come in and fucking fade to black.
Some people are. I heard this term in a movie, and I've used a few. They're friendship tourists. They're tourists.
Yeah,
they vacation in your life for a little bit, and then they move on. It's all about whatever they have going on, and that's fine. I get it.
Fucking great way to put it.
Because I'm the same way too. Like I can't. I'm a popular guy. Okay. People want to be my friend, and you either want to be my friend or you hate me.
It's no in the
just what it is.
In the middle.
There's a few in the middle, but for the most part, it's you hate me or you want to be my friend.
I'm not for everyone,
and
I know that.
Yeah, I'm not either
at all.
I'm not even for me. I don't even like me. I fucking hate me.
I would say I'm probably a tourist in people's lives because I do make my presence known. And I am ever present, and I try to be demanding of, like, attention and stuff. And then I just, like, fade out. Just like, all right, see you later. You got a little taste of it. See you. Good luck.
Yeah.
You
but
know?
Also, if you had more of me, you wouldn't like me anyway. You'd be like, that's enough. He's a lot.
Well, you'd start to see the me that, you don't want to see.
Yeah, the me I'm not showing you because I just want to have a good time.
This is the polished me that you're getting right now. Yeah.
But I don't know. How do you tell someone? Sometimes you just got to be like, hey, man. The last time I did that, I went up to the person and I shook their hand and I said, hey, dude, you've been a really shitty friend for a long time. I'm done with it. You fucked me over, whether it's intentional or not. I just can't have it in my life. I wish you the best of luck. I don't wish you any harm. Take care. And I felt like it was like a Tony Soprano, like mafia kind of thing. Like, hey, take care, pal. Don't wish you any harm.
And if you started being like, Mike, wait, but I said take care.
No, they didn't even. They were just like, what are you talking about? And I was like, you know, if I had to explain, that's part of the reason I'm doing this. So, but take care, man. I wish you the best.
Yeah, is what it is.
They texted me one time, and it was just like half-assed, and I was like, you don't care. And that's fine. I want you to not care because I don't give a shit.
I'm like kind of a jerk that I'll respond to when they text. I'll be like, do you want me to pretend to care and actually go through a conversation today with you, or should I just not respond?
I used to be like that, but I'm to the point now where I'm just tired of arguing. I'm always arguing. There's plenty of places I can't go back to, whether it's bars or comedy clubs. I pick my battles now. I'm just tired of arguing.
I hear you.
It has to really mean something to me for me to be like, you know what? I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Let's move on. We're going to keep this a little shorter than normal, but let's move on because now it's time for some crime stories.
Time for crime stories, bitch. 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 Time for crime stories, bitch.
Former OB-GYN accused of sexually assaulting patients faces a new charge. Let me read this part to you first. Calhoun County, Michigan, which I don't know where the fuck in Michigan that is, but I think all of Michigan kind of sucks.
I feel like anything should be able to fly in Michigan. You're like, we're here.
You got Lansing, you got Detroit, you've got Ann Arbor, you got everything in between, which I think is just like forest.
Was he lancing this woman? I don't know. That's stupid.
I got Lance in my pants. Right?
Call the police. Get him out of there.
So, former Marshall gynecologist Mark Walker, we can dox him, fuck him, who was accused of groping several other former patients, was taken into custody Friday facing new sexual assault charges, according to court records.
Does nobody read Yelp anymore? Does nobody check the reviews? Especially if you're going to see a doctor who's going to look at, excuse the crude term, your pussy. wouldn't you want to check him out a little bit and be like, oh, wait a minute?
Yeah, or get like a review from a friend.
Yeah.
But maybe so maybe it has a friend. Maybe they have a friend who didn't get sexually assaulted for one reason or another. They're like less desirable or whatever.
They're ugly or fat.
And that was my politest way of saying that.
Yeah.
And
it's okay to be ugly or fat.
And I'm
ugly and fat.
And they said, hey, he's really good. You should go to this guy.
Maybe.
He's never done that to me. Yeah, I know.
Or he moved to a small town away from his charges where there's only one or two OBGYNs. But also, what if he didn't actually do anything wrong? The woman's just suing him, and he's like, you give someone an inch, they sue you for a mile.
Well, well, because like what if it was just he has no defense to really fight? She's like, hey, everyone else is fucking suing him. I want to get on the suing bandwagon. I want some attention. I want to say that he did whatever. Okay, so now we're like victim shaming.
Yeah. Now we're victim blaming.
All right, I guess we shouldn't do that.
Can't you bitches be happy? No,
that was wrong. Not on all levels, just on most. Okay, so
on a realistic one.
A new charge of first-degree criminal sexual misconduct was filed on December 22nd from a May 2019 accusation. Authorities said that when Calhoun County Sheriff's
She
deputies...
waited 3 years?
So the court process... Well, yeah, I guess so.
You said the charges happened
a new charge of first-degree criminal sexual misconduct was filed on December 22nd from an initial May 2019 accusation.
Yeah, so you waited 3 years.
Yeah. So they made an accusation and then formally filed charges. So this is one of those situations where you remember this guy Chris. He doesn't listen, so fuck, who cares? You remember in the colony, and he ended up
Chris.
Yeah, was with Nikki.
Yeah.
So you remember that he ended up, I guess, having like some relations with some underage chick.
I do remember the situation.
They encountered, and then they saw him, and all of a sudden, this guy was in trouble now with the police, and there was like sexual assault charges and stuff. And we're like, what the fuck? And I guess they had an agreement with him that he did what he did, and they were like, her and her mom, her and her parents, whatever, they were like, if we ever even see you again, we're gonna file charges. And they saw him again, like in traffic, at a store, at something.
Did you stay in the same town where you sexually assaulted somebody?
Is this man smart enough to leave?
No. He also is not smart enough to not sexually assault an underage person. Fuck you, you piece of shit.
Yeah, so this is probably the same situation that it was like they accused. The accusation was formal. They didn't press charges, and then something happened.
Maybe I feel like sometimes when that happens, and I don't mean to put it in a negative spin, but like it happens and the person's like traumatized, fucked up over it, and they just like keep their mouth shut.
Yeah, they're like, I don't want to actually go to court.
And then when they see him, it brings it all up, and maybe they tell like a boyfriend. He's like, "What? No, fuck that. We're pressing charges."
Well, there you go. You probably just said the similar situation as what this dude was. They probably saw him or something again.
Brought everything back up, and you're like,
all up. And they're like, "Fuck that. You know what?
Fuck this. I don't want to carry it around for life. He deserves justice."
All right. So authorities went to go do a felony warrant on him, and he refused to surrender.
How'd you be like, no?
No, I will not be arrested. Do not put that handcuff on me.
Yeah, no. That's
I will not be assaulted. Will you please stop? Citizens arrest.
I think the real crime is that accent you just did. That was awful.
I don't know where it really was. I was kind of mimicking that one guy, but trying not to say the same things he said. You know?
Yeah, and it just came out bad.
As long as it didn't sound racist.
Yeah, you can't be racist against white people.
It was. I was mimicking a white
I could
accent
tell.
of some Eastern European.
I think that's why it's bad. I think if you did like a black accent or like maybe a Mexican, I probably would have liked it.
Okay,
I probably would have.
So if I was like, hey, check it out, turkey. Look at this blood.
That's now you're doing an impression of a white person doing a black person's impression. That's still not. It's not racist. It's just bad.
Holmes, you know what I mean?
That was good actually.
Well, it wasn't bad, right?
Yeah.
Orale. Got you, man. Fucking like the cañón, fucking pinche pendejo.
Okay, you stop now.
All right. Anyway, so the man was arrested and faces charges of resisting a police officer as well as the sexual assault charges.
Yeah.
He ran. Why would it be resisting an officer? Would it have been him just like walking around going, no?
Well, it's like when they try to handcuff you and you fight and you roll around and stuff, they'll just charge you with resisting.
You think they're going to give you a charge on just rolling around?
Absolutely.
I feel like that charge comes up only if you run.
I mean, if you're just fighting whatever they're telling you to do, they'll probably do that.
Tase you, maybe if they had to tase you.
They also add charges on to make sure you can't make bail, so they can hold you. Mm-hmm. So because the more charges, the higher your bail is going to be set at, because there's more charges.
Yeah.
Or if they just don't like you, or because sometimes they shoot people for no reason. Who knows?
Sounds like the system's rigged a little bit.
It's definitely fucking guilty till proven innocent. I know firsthand.
So, gynecologist Walker had been out on bond while awaiting trial on the cases involving six other victims.
I just fingered her. I'm sorry.
There were 6 other victims in this case who are accusing the former OB-GYN of sexually assaulting them during pelvic and breast exams in his former practice before it closed in 2019, obviously. Walker worked at the Manson Street Women's Health at Oak Lawn Hospital in Marshall, Michigan.
Hey, what do you think?
He lost his license.
Oh, that's too bad. What do you think the worst part of being an OB-GYN, a pussy doctor, is? Do you think it's the...
I'll tell you what it is. Is these smells. This smells. You know? Because you could get some like good smells and be like,
yeah,
that smells good. And
that's
then sometimes,
the worst part.
no. And then the other times it'll be like,
I couldn't do it because first off, someone I'm like grossed out by, I'd be like, ew. I'd be acting like a gay dude. And I'd be like, ew, put that away. But if someone's really hot, I'd be like, damn, this chick's hot. I'm like, open up. I'm like, I can't. I'm too much of a pervert. I'm too much. I feel like the way I say things, even when I'm not being a pervert, just sounds sexual.
Yeah.
I feel like first day I'd get arrested. I'd be like, all right, pop them off. They'd be like, the fuck? I'd be like,
that sounds
like, no, I'm gonna look at your pussy. I'm sorry, vagina. Same thing.
Feet up, stirrups. Here we go. All right,
here we
Let's
go.
shuck this clam.
I'm just kidding.
All right. No, I only got a glove for these two. We're good.
All right. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I don't want to waste spit. You ready? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that job.
Lick my fingers.
All right. And you know what? You can call me a creep for saying this, but at least I have the self-awareness of my pervertedness to know that I shouldn't be doing that.
It's also all in fun. Like, because on the spot, you're really going to actually probably be by the book. You'd probably do the exam the right way.
I'm a kiss lady. I'll kiss her kneecap.
I give you too much the benefit of the doubt. Now that's assault. That's assault, brother.
It's
that
a
one
kneecap.
is. You can't kiss people if they didn't ask to be kissed.
But what if you ask them?
It all sounds sus to me.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
All right. I was maybe giving you too much credit, but
if you wanted to kiss me, I won't kiss you now because Jason said so.
it's weird.
You
It's
lost.
just weird. It's weird. So that's the story.
You kissed me, so wasn't that weird? All right, I don't want to look at you now.
Shooting for a short episode? That might do it, huh?
That's like 34 minutes. Let's start another one, and if it's not good, we'll cut it out.
Well, it's us saying it, so it's going to be good, of course. That's the way we
all
say
right,
shit.
so thank you guys for checking us out. That
all right,
episode's
y'all.
done.
Open mic 5,000, right?
No, that's not even a thing anymore.
What do we have? Let's do some human remains on the black market. How do you like that?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Fun? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So man accused...
DoorDash, Body Dash.
Man accused of buying human remains on Facebook now faces charges.
Like through Marketplace?
I would imagine.
I can't even find a good nightstand.
Would it be more in like the ship posting groups or some of the groups? Maybe it's probably somewhere in the groups.
I
think this was in the groups. I feel like you're too much of a target if you just did this shit on Marketplace.
Well, I feel like they code it. I feel like they're not like who want this leg.
Okay.
I feel like it's like code, like wet work or whatever. You know,
and if
like,
you know, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So a man in Pennsylvania.
IYK.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
I'm glad that this is far as fuck away from us too. A man, but you know the mail connects
Shipping.
us all.
Yeah.
Connects us all. A man in Pennsylvania faces criminal charges after buying human remains on Facebook. June 14th, officers from East Pennsboro Township. Do you know where that is? It's in Enola, Pennsylvania. Does that sound familiar?
It sounds familiar from when you said it to me earlier, but other than that, no.
Otherwise, no. Yeah. So this is near Scranton.
Okay.
So this is like what's happening where the Office was falsely portrayed at.
Yeah, I would say The Office was actually filmed in like Burbank.
Yeah, that's actually, I heard that was actually like the front office of like how you get into the property actually, and they liked it so much that they're like, no, we want to keep using it.
Shows like that always get some footage from around the city, like Always Sunny. Mm-hmm. It's not filmed in Philadelphia.
No, it's L.A.
Yeah. So it's all L.A. Seinfeld, not in New York. It's in L.A. It was in L.A.
All of it's in L.A.
Of it,
in a studio in front of a live studio
Friends.
audience. Yep.
No.
Friends is coming under fire right now.
For what?
Because there was no black cast members.
It's just safer that way.
I think
I'm just kidding.
Everybody
I'm kidding.
stayed friends.
I'm kidding.
Right?
Yeah, I've always thought that.
But now that I think about it, Girlfriends didn't have any white characters. What was it? Did Step by Step? Not Step by Step. Family Matters. Did they have any white characters? Is there any white characters on
I can't remember. My favorite was Wayne's Brothers, but they'd have white characters and just make fun of them.
Okay. Is that better?
I thought it was hilarious.
Okay.
I liked it.
Okay.
Also
what if Friends had a black cast member and they just made fun of them? That's what they did.
Wait. The chick that Joey dated, then Ross dated, that was super smart, was a hot ass black chick.
Okay, so they had them on
She was
hot. Non-recurring episodes. Yes, they're talking about a regular recurring cast member.
She was on like a whole season, or at least like 4, 5, 6 episodes.
I feel like you should be chiming in on this conversation out there in the world then, because they need that. They might not know. Jennifer Aniston also.
Well, she might need my help, actually.
Jennifer Aniston also advocate
Jennifer Aniston, will you reach out to me and we'll put together a plan, and we'll figure it out, hun. Don't worry.
Yeah, you guys, you merge your contacts and shit. See what happens.
Yeah, we'll contact each other hard.
Pool your money together and let's make this happen.
Yeah, we'll hold hands and talk about our feelings.
Admirably, Jennifer Aniston actually is behind the coalition of let's make funny movies funny again. She's like, this is stupid.
I
know
love
what the
Jennifer
last funny
Aniston.
movie was? Her being inappropriate that she's
Horrible
coming under
Bosses.
fire for. That's one of the last fucking.
Is she coming under fire for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we should just do a movie that let's do all the fucked up
that
things.
offends everyone.
Let's offend just everything.
But it's actually funny.
Yeah.
It offends everyone, but it's actually funny.
I watched this video the other day, this side note, but so SNL has their first non-binary character.
Okay.
Which is fine. I don't care.
A cartoon or
no.
A real person?
Yeah, a real person who's not non-binary. Like they don't have a gender. They're like they, them, whatever.
Yep.
And
but I want to know what's behind that zipper, yo.
It's a pussy. That probably looks like a penis. It's still confusing. It's still like, I see why you're non-binary. No, but I watched the skit. This person was talking shit about this person.
Mm-hmm.
Like the person whose YouTube channel is on had a video of this chick. But I watched it, and like one of her first skits was her like doing a cell phone video complaining about her friend. But it was awful. It was terrible. And I'm with what everybody's saying. I don't care about your gender. Just be funny, SNL. How about that? Just be fucking funny. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of all this other shit. Doesn't matter. Just be funny.
Why is
or
the
fuck
gender
off.
the emphasis? But that's what's in the news right now. That's what's current.
Who cares? Do you?
That's what's trending.
Hey, hop in our comment sections. Let me know. Do you even care about gender? Do you? Because I don't. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of hearing it.
The way that it's made to sound is that it's like 50% fucking transgender people versus 50% non-trans, and it's like not even that high of a percentage. It's only like, it seems like 1 to 3 to 4% of the population is transgender.
I just
Why
don't
are we
care.
making such a
it's
accommodation?
Not, you want to know what I think it is personally? Like my conspiracy brain.
Sure.
I think it's just the media portraying all that stuff and pitting people against and causing all these different conflicts.
Mm-hmm.
Not just trans or like the gender conversation. All these different China weather balloons and chemicals here. They put all these things, and I think it's all just distractions. It's all just distraction to keep us busy, because there's more of us and there's more of them. We could just do whatever we want, really.
Yeah.
But we won't if we're down here fighting and just letting them take care of the paperwork, the bills, the whatever the fuck, the higher ups. I don't know. I just think it's all bullshit. I don't care. I don't care about any of it.
I gotta tell you though, man, for you spotting that, real eyes, man. All right.
The last one's real lies.
Real lies.
Real eyes. Real lies. Okay.
Real eyes. Let me do it again. Let me give you some kudos here, man. All right, let me give you some kudos.
I can't even get proper kudos.
Real eyes, realize, realize.
There you go.
All right.
That's what it is. And I've said that for a while, though. I think it's just another distraction. And I don't care. Just be fucking funny. Be a cool person to be around. And other than that, if you don't want me to see what's in your pants, then keep your pants on. Other than that, I don't care. We don't talk about
talking about what I'm fucking and what I'm doing and all.
I don't
like,
need
who cares?
I don't need a name tag. He, him, they, them. Hey, what's up, dude? Hey, y'all,
bro.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, dog.
I don't care.
What up, God?
What
hey,
up, God?
son?
Yeah. It don't matter. Son is, well, now you're just genderizing. And I don't care.
Blame New York for that shit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Hey,
right?
God.
Can y'all hop in the comments and let me know that you also don't give a shit?
I don't care.
Just be chill.
I'm fed up with people caring. That's the part I'm fed up with, is people caring.
It doesn't matter. We could be doing so much more shit that this just doesn't matter. Just like Bill and Ted said, be chill to each other, bro.
That's it.
Just do that.
Should I finish the story?
Yeah, sure. I forgot what story. Oh, the remains. Yeah,
I'm trying to meet the goal that you had for a little bit of a shorter episode on editing here.
Yeah.
All right. So June 14, blah, 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 Pennsylvania, Enola, near Scranton. Investigators determined that Jeremy Pauly, and just with the Y's, both Y's at the end of Jeremy Pauly.
Yeah.
I don't know, it sounds funny.
Mikey B.
I don't call you Mikey B.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Was purchasing body parts from a woman in Arkansas off the internet. Human remains were found in the Enola and Scranton, Pennsylvania homes, as well as in Arkansas when they traced all the pieces together. The human remains were being sold on Facebook for money.
That just tells you that not even morticians make enough money.
They got to black market their shit.
Yeah, to pay their rent, they got to sell some dude's leg.
Someone comes in, they're like, "Hey, man, I got somebody that needs a leg, and that guy's got a good leg right there." Shit.
You said the lady, she worked in the morgue, right? She was a mortician?
Well, officers with the University of Arkansas Medical Sciences in Little Rock confirmed the remains were stolen from a mortuary in Little Rock by a former employee. No charges have been filed against the Arkansas former employee, surprisingly. There may have been a statute of limitations. There may have been not enough proof. I mean,
if they tracked them together,
I know, but there's no way. Like, they don't actually have how. I think on another story when I cross-referenced this one was printed a little better. I think that they were just there was no way they could exactly attach her to doing the physical act. Yes, all the circumstantial added up, but so that's why it's possibly
maybe they're building a case right
potentially
now.
Ongoing. Yeah.
Would you care, like, when you died, if somebody sold your arm or your remains?
Well, I mean, I don't want my body desecrated, of course. I mean, I'm sure my loved ones wouldn't either, It's a beautiful temple, and I want it to be that way even after the light goes out, okay? And I want to no, I don't I would not want my shit like sold around. But no, I take it back. I'm not a donor either. So, no, I'm selfish. I want to keep all my organs. Just let them go with me.
They don't want mine anyways, but I don't care. I'm with Frank from Always Sunny. When I'm done, throw me in the trash. I don't care. If I help some bucktooth bitch pay her rent with my she sells my arm or something,
let me ask you. I have this weird vision in my head of what if people were like an animal dies on the street, like a squirrel or a raccoon or a possum, and you run over them and they get flattened. Like the first day it's like a bag of meat and then like ground beef, and then it's like fucking smash, and then it's flat like with the ground,
and then it's like a sock that a teenager jizzed in. It's just flat and hard.
What if that happened to people?
They just threw us in the street and
just throw you in the street and just let the cars run over you.
Well, I mean,
it stink.
It's disease. It's like in say during the Great Depression, and there was tent cities in New York. Mm-hmm. That's what starts like plagues and stuff, just because people were like shitting in buckets. Just all that stuff can make you sick.
Okay,
so that's.
I mean, we've learned when you plant people, they don't grow people trees. So
they do grow apples. That's where apples come from.
Not from dead people.
That's where you get pomegranates.
You got to put the seeds on top of the dead people,
and it springs up little juice.
I will say, dead people do fertilize pomegranates pretty well.
Yeah, they do. They do. Right. That's fucked up. So there's no charges. What about the person who had the stuff? Did they get charged with anything?
The person who, this Jeremy Pauly. Yeah, he's going to get charged. He's being pursued. Felony charges.
How do you order body parts? You order like chicken, like let me get a thigh and a wing.
I'd be curious to do like a Vice undercover and find out.
I'm not.
No?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have like maybe a Patreon for like open mic podcast, like going out on the scene. Open mic podcast live.
Open mic podcast here. Who got murdered? Show up.
We'll do some investigatory journalism on some shit like this.
What if we just show up every time someone's pulled over? We pull over like open mic podcast here. What's going on, officer?
we actually could.
Why don't you leave the fuck alone?
And so are you. Yeah.
If they don't have insurance, they probably can't afford a ticket. What do you think, officer? Yeah. That's what I think.
You want to actually do this?
No, fuck no, because then I'll go to jail. I have warrants.
No, okay.
I forget that I have a driver's license now.
Yeah.
So I'll pass by a cop and I'll be like, I'm not doing anything wrong.
So they have to have probable cause for you now.
They do. I look high.
Or I am probable cause. Not probable cause.
They always make something up though. Even when I had a license before, they always make something up. They always
find
lie.
Something, dude. You can always find
always
something.
Say something. They always say, "Oh, that's probable cause." I'm like, I sneezed. They're like, "You're probably on meth."
When you swerved?
No, I didn't.
When you did. We have it on video.
Let's see the video.
It's here. Don't worry.
I'm worried.
Will you step out of the car, please?
No.
Okay.
Then we'll drag
break
you
this
out.
window and we're gonna drag you out.
That's what they do.
Then that's where you get into
Yeah.
that. And then fucking pepper spray.
Yeah.
All that shit.
All that shit. I've had it all done too.
Yeah.
It's
I don't want to be any of that stuff.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Try it.
I've been pepper sprayed by the police. I've never been younger with concert type shit like
Yeah.
for
Where they just spray the whole crowd.
Yeah, they're spraying everyone for like malicious activity
I've had that
and
happen.
shit.
I got maced in a crowd like that, which
Yeah.
is similar to pepper spray, but
I've never been tased though.
I've been tased.
Not by a formal pistol taser. I've been tased by the
little
click,
handheld.
click, click, click.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, and it fucking does it. Like, makes you seize up for a second.
Yeah, getting tased was kind of it was when I got defibrillated and I was fully awake.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the extreme version of being tased because
Interesting.
you can feel the tase everywhere, but if there's like say it hits you here, you feel it the most here radiating out,
Mm-hmm.
or at least I did. But the defibrillation everywhere was the same feeling, and it was intense as fuck.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Fucking dope. Defibrillator City.
After they did, I was like, hang 10, bruh, tubular. Sign's still on.
Still
Cool.
on?
All right, let's wrap it up here. That's it.
Don't in the woods, man.
Let's
roll.
We didn't have a name for this one.
You said something earlier. You said a phrase earlier.
If I can't come, I want to go.
No, and it was I forget what it was though. I think it was I actually am going to listen back to this episode because surprisingly, even though we started out in kind of a little bit of a negative mood together, I think this turned out to be a pretty good episode. So I want to hear it now, and I think I'm going to find it.
Yeah, but I have to put it up for you to hear it.
Yeah, it's something we said just in conversation.
What about O.B.G? Why'd you do that?
It's not a bad one. Let's fall back on
bad.
that if we don't get something
Yeah.
else. Okay. I plan to listen to this though.
What was the other crime? Body parts? I don't know. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's gay.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Whatever. I'll just put a number up and we'll change the name later whenever
Okay.
you listen back.
It's all good.
But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Start the music. May 4th coming up. I'll be at the Fort Worth Hyenas. That's Thursday night. Come out. It's a free show. 2-item minimum. Make a reservation though. Tell them you're coming to see me. Touch my hand. Queer? No.
Felt funny.
Yeah, it's fine. It did. It tingled. Then May 10th, I'll be at somewhere in Plano. Actually, West Allen. I'll post on my Instagram. Go to my Instagram for all these show dates. I don't care if you make that face. I have to promote myself, Jason. He's drinking out of my face, but telling me not to promote myself. Anyways, go to my Instagram at Mikey B the Comic. You know how to find us at the Open Mic Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. That's MIKE. Fuck Twitter. Nobody cares. Check me out though. Go to my TikTok or my Instagram. Give me a follow. Go to our YouTube. Give us a subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Leave a comment. Help us go up the charts a little bit. Because you know what? I know for a fact if you're listening to other local podcasts, this is the best local one. Like if it's someone that you don't know and we're not famous or whatever, or gay yet, or whatever you want to call it. This is one of the better ones. Help us get up those charts. I need some internet money. My arm's fucked. My shoulder's gay. I don't know what's going on.
And I don't even care about the fame or the money. Just help him.
No, I do. I care about it
All good.
so much. Give it to me.
I actually don't want it. So.
Yeah, just give it to me. Or give it to Jason and he'll hand it to me since he doesn't want it.
Give it to me out of spite because I don't want it.
Make him spite famous and then you all turn on him and I'll take the fame from there.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I can live with that.
Whatever it is. I
I
want
don't
a
care to
boat.
begin with.
But that's it. Thank you guys for listening and good night, nerds.